So, I have finally used up all of my old Burns-O-Matic solder. The spool is empty. The blob that I had on the bench is gone. So we went to Lowe's, me and my son, and this is what we got. It's Harris brand electrical silver bearing rosin core solder, lead free. It's 1.6 millimeter thickness, 3 ounces, 85 grams. It's not as big a roll, but I'm going to pull a little piece out here, set it up like this. I've got 2 pieces of paper clip cut right here and placed together in my hobby hemostats or Kelly clamps or whatever you want to call them. Hobby clamps. I'm going to put some of my old flux, just a little bit on there. Doesn't take a whole lot. I usually use quite a bit when I'm doing joints. I've got my soldering iron heated up. I'll get a little bit on there. And here's your review. Paperclip soldering with Harris brand from Lowe's. And this is an unsolicited review. This is just for, easy access. I've got a lot of viewers that are in the States, and this is from Lowe's, and that took just fine. Lowe's Home Improvement. So that stuck pretty good. So I don't want to break it, but it does hold pretty good. Well, it pushed together and it cracked. I'll touch it again. Heat it back up and fix that little crack. Alright. Now, let's make a letter A. Let's make a letter A here. Put some right here. Another little dab of this flux. That's a little more than I wanted on there, but that'll do. And let's see. Which piece do I want to use? I've got some little pieces here. Alright, probably tweezers. No flux going on the piece that's going across. A little dab of solder. Right there. Get in here. Right there. Heat that up. These tweezers, letting it move around. Oh, I'm hitting the top, that's why. Alright. Come on now. Ta-da, that took. I'll pull this together. A little more solder on there. I'm not putting any flux on that joint. There's some already in there, just not on this cross piece. I can heat that up and raise that back up some. That solder set. Probably don't need more. I'll get some. It seems to burn fast, melt fast. I don't know how many years old that other solder is. I've had it forever. But yeah, this seems to be alright. Flows in really good. Heats up fast. Oh yeah. I mean, I can bend the paper clip, but it's not breaking the solder joint now. So that will do just fine for my paperclip chassis. So if you're looking for solder that'll work on this, that's all you need right there. Lowe's, and it was like 10 bucks for this roll, US. I don't know what else to say. It's good stuff, I guess. I will test it out more, do more stuff, and get back to my chassis builds and stuff. My body has been ordered that I'm wanting to build next. Project start for this chassis that I started, which will be, for now, my last paperclip mud truck. I want to get that chassis built and then get on to some other things, finishing old projects, maybe starting some other new kits in the future. But yeah, this is what the video is about right here. So, unsolicited review, just for my own, you know, purposes, and to help anybody else out in the hobby. So, and I can desolder this and reuse these pieces. I don't need a letter A. I just wanted to do a triangulated piece, and that's all it takes to break it loose. Heat it up, knock it apart, let it fall apart, and that actually soldered absolutely beautiful. I'm going to wipe that off and show that point. Get that flux off of there. Yeah, that came out really nice. Both sides. It's not focusing. There we go. And it focus. Come on. Come on, focus. Right here. Seems to be pretty good stuff. I mean, if I added more solder to that joint, I wouldn't be able to break it apart at all. Actually, that is pretty solid now. So, that's it. Unplug this because I don't have anything to do right now with it. I just wanted to do a quick review. I guess I could test it on a piece of brass. Let's see, where is a piece of brass? I know I have some back here. There's some shameless plugs in here. Alright, some brass tube, brass rod. I'll just add a little to this piece. See how good it works on this brass. Kelly's clamps. Move these out of the way. I'm not going to try and put brass to the paper clip right now. I'll work on that another time. These already have some of the old solder on them, so we'll see how that sticks together. And these are from the brass chassis that I had already taken apart, because I ended up not liking the design, and we'll make this one really weird shaped. We'll just put these 2 points together here. Throw some flux in there. Alright. Dab of this solder. That stuff burns quick, melts down quick. I like that. That'll make quick work of what I'm doing. Oh yeah, that went right in there. towel. I'll leave it sitting there and wipe it. Alright, should be cool enough I can unclamp it and grab it. Oh, come on now. Unclamp it. There we go. Look at that. Sits up on its own. Clamps off. Oh, it breaks apart pretty easy. So, but that's brass, that's not the little paper clips, and it also wasn't triangulated with another piece in there. Now I'm going to stick it back together without any flux on it. See how good it takes. Just as quick and just as easy. And that was out without extra flux. The joint is full. It flows really quick, so that's really good. Yeah, I can pull it apart like this, but I'm gonna assume triangulated bars, multiple pieces put in one spot. If I did a letter A with this, or a Z in there, or anything like that, it's going to triangulate it to where it's not going to snap apart. And with these little 132 scale, 135 scale Orlando chassis, Orlando electronics, motors and stuff, the N20s, and I doubt they're going to put them through so much that they're not going to have the power to snap this stuff apart. Let's see, that didn't flow good that time. No flux in there. So the flux makes a difference. I've always said that. So we'll do it one more time. Not going to add any extra to it. No more solder. There's plenty in there. So, all right. Just keep that joint up. Yeah, definitely. All the way to the bottom of it, I can see it. It's everywhere where the solder was already. It just heats up really quick. So yeah, I like it. So that's my video. If anybody's looking for solder that's not, giant rolls, or gonna cost you $30 for a giant roll, well, that actually held a lot better. I guess holding the heat to it longer and putting more flux on it made the difference. Now I'm gonna do this last time. There it goes. It's twisting. It's actually kind of bending the brass. There it goes. So wipe it off and throw them back in the box. Alright, thanks for watching. There's my review on Harris electrical solder. Shameless plug to Lowe's and Harris electrical solder. Thanks for watching.